Hey everyone, Red here, and today's build is the Dying Gen Control Trapper build. Let's get into the build breakdown. Dying Light. Whenever you hook a non-obsession, gain a stack. Every stack gives a 3% penalty to repair, healing, and sabotage speeds. The downside to this perk is that it doesn't affect the obsession, and the obsession gains a 33% speed bonus to healing and unhooking other survivors. Hex Ruin. Any generator not being worked on will regress at 200% normal regression value. Hex Undying. If our Hex Ruin is cleansed, Undying will take its place instead, buying us more time with Ruin. Also, this perk will detect the aura of any survivors within 4 meters of a Dole Totem. Surge. If you down a survivor with a basic attack, all generators within 32 meters of yourself will explode, losing 8% of their progress immediately, and begin regressing if they're not already. And that's it for today's build breakdown. As always, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoy the video to keep up with future content. Now, let's go protect our generators from them pesky survivors. Alright, Coldwind Farm. I think this will be a good map to actually try this on and just see how it does. Again, the whole idea of this build itself is to really kind of stall out the game as much as possible. Let's go ahead and get our first trap down. Maybe. There we go. See what else we got going on real quick. I need to look around, make sure we have like a good 3-4 gen. It looks like we do. We have a good side right here, really. Someone's already here, though. Hi. Thank you for the free hit. I want to trap as I go. Definitely get everything ready. You know, trying to play around some of these loops is going to be already difficult enough. So we don't really want to. She moved over this way next to cow tree. They got that gen done, which is totally fine. I wonder what we could do here. I can maybe get her to drop this early. Nice. It's a very strong pallet out of the way. I have a trap over here already, which is nice. She's dead hard, so we move around. Keep going around. She should be able to run right into the trap at this point, because she'll feel safe enough to go back to the pallet. There it is. We are first down, and of course we're going to get our first stack of Dying Light, which is great. And as the game progresses, the Dying Light will keep going up. This is very important because later on, when they start working on these generators, it's just going to take them a ton of time to do. But if they ever hop off in the same sense... I saw him over here. Ooh. But if they ever hop off in the same sense, what's going to happen is that they're very quickly gonna find out that the gen's gonna regress. And it's gonna regress quicker than what they actually finish it for. That's the idea. Fun little thing to do. Control the game. Get a good flow going out. We don't want to spend too much time here. I do want to get a trap out real quick. Again, it's very important to try and snag as many traps as I can while I have free time. Trapper is all about time efficiency, so you have to be a little careful. We have someone here on this generator as well. They were on it. We do have the corn, so I have to be careful of just corn blindness there. And I think what I'm going to do is actually put a trap right here. I know this seems a little out of place, but the idea of putting this trap here is when they run around the backside, it'll tag them right then. I should be able to stop this. Yep. Bill's going to get off. He's kind of in a dead zone. I don't believe there's a pallet here, is there? Oh yeah, there's a very safe pallet here. Oh, and he's gonna be a doll like that. Feels good. He ran into a tree for a whole like 5 seconds, so should be a pretty quick down. Someone come take a hit for him. Okay. I wonder if I can avoid this, or I can move him into my trap. That was a nice try. Surge proccing as well, which is going to do the immediate regression on the gens. Surge does work with Ruin, so it's really just going to get a lot of value out of it. I don't really want to chase that. I'll come back. I want to get my stacks for Dying Light. I want to get them quickly. He's making, like, no noise. I see her there, by the way. Hey, what's going on? You mean one of them stealth gamers, huh? I got you. I got your number. They finished the 2 gens we actually wanted them to finish. You don't have a lot of value here besides this loop, which you have to kind of drop a little sooner than you like. Ooh, that was well played. We're going to go ahead and break it. We're really creating a massive dead zone here. So I'm totally okay with this. Just in case they want to run around the house. Since we don't have to worry about a ton of loops really here. Are you okay? You good, man? Make him stress out. Oh, he actually avoided it. Feels bad. Which means I misplaced it. Watch for Dead Hard. There it is. Surge didn't proc again, which is fine. It means none of these gens around us have any progression. I still have a few traps I can get out. I could go trap my totem over there just in case. But I still have Undying up. They're working on a totem right now. Let me go ahead and pressure this while I can, because I have 2 survivors we're going to be pressuring at once. I was hoping maybe he'd sit on the outside there. I'm actually going to come here, get him to drop the pallet. Works for me. He was healing himself, so he cannot have DS. Other survivor who went for this save immediately lost a lot of time to try and get out of the trap. 3 stacks of Dying Light. These gens are going to be going slow. And their good majority of gens over here are all... it's in a bad 3 gen. I guess we can just down her again real quick. I'll be a little nicer here. I don't need to go ahead and pick her up, especially with the guy coming right now. Whoa, oh, where you going, man? You guys goobing up today. This is just one of those effects, I think, that people aren't used to playing against Trapper. And if you're not used to playing against Trapper, he can be pretty oppressive. A lot of the mistakes they're making, though, are really simple. I want to move this. I'm actually going to put it right here. I know she's watching me. I'm really not too worried about it. We can go ahead and get the hook over here. Now, where else can we go? I need to get some traps around that over there, I think. We can put another one right here. Just 'cause this is a real obvious trap. But what isn't is if I plop one right here. It's a little less obvious because it's not right at the pallet. That's not a safe pallet anyway, so we can definitely play around it. And get the most value out of our trap without having to worry about it being broken up. Hi there. Claudette, let me say hi to your face. Thank you very much. These guys are healing under hook while within my terror radius. That is a ballsy move. And I don't think it's going to pan out well for them. Not at all. Watch for Dead Hard just in case. No Dead Hard, we're good. Oh my gosh, they don't have any gen pressure at all right now. And what's worse is all 3 gens they need to start working on are unfortunately over here on Trapper's side. He's going to see that totem, that's totally fine. Let's go ahead. I want to put a trap right here. This will be a loop they come back to later. And while the pallet's not here, the window vault is. And this is still a strong jungle gym. So what you can do there is just trap immediately right there. They'll turn that corner. They should run into that trap. Someone's working on a totem. Ooh, I thought maybe it was just a crackling of fire. Aha! Uh-huh. Get out of here. What loop do you think she plays at? If she takes the window vault, it's a trap. They're going for a save over there. I don't actually want to hook her right now because she's the obsession. The one downside about Dying Light is that it's very... It pretty much disappears immediately after you... Oh, let me go over here. This guy's feeling brave. Hey man, what's going on? If you have DS, go ahead and use it. Yeah. Yeah. But you don't want to get rid of the obsession with Dying Light. You actually do want to keep them around. As soon as you remove them, you lose all of your stacks. They no longer work in the game. So all your gen speeds go back to normal. And you want to try and stop that the best you can. We're going to put a trap right here. I hear somebody. There he is. Well played. They got one more gen done, but we got 3 hooks left. That means everyone's on death hook currently. He ran back that way. I found that very... Not smart. Some blood. Blood just stops though, so maybe? Did he line of sight juke me? I think he might... Oh, yeah, there's the blood. He line of sight juke me. Well played. So we know the trap's there. I'm gonna come back and grab this one real quick. Take a look around. Where do I want to place this other trap? This one I could just hold on to me for right now. I don't need to have a million traps out. Having this one for later is really good. They might come right back for this totem. You know what? This is actually not a bad location. I want to keep this totem safe. Especially since I can't be over here all the time. The downside is for the survivors, they have to come back in this area. I can watch all 4 of these gens very easily, and what it does essentially is just creates the map and makes it immensely smaller for like my rotations and where I have to go. Double check around. He was running, but I don't know which direction they were running in. What's up, Stealth Gamer? How you doing? This is a really lucky round too. Ruin and Undying both being here. I don't know what you guys are doing. I mean, I can chase this all day. I think she had Dead Hard though, right? Yeah. So she takes the vault? No. Dead Hard over there to the pallet. I just want to see for a second what's going on. She was going to reset that pallet. Get out of here. You ain't going to reset the pallet in my face. That's silly. Nice fast fall. There goes Undying, which we expected. I'm just going to follow this one like normal. Get this pallet out of the way. We have nothing but time. I have to dedicate some of it to a chase. To make the game kind of flow a little bit. Let it breathe. Damn it. I can do that too. I'm gonna go ahead and hook her. I mean, I'm not really too worried about the gens getting finished at this point, so losing Dying Light isn't that bad. But if it was a little closer of a game, I might not want to do that. I might hold off a little bit, especially if I didn't have such a strong 3-gen. Or in this case, it's a very strong 4-gen. We have all of our traps placed out. You can just look how linear it is. We have a trap over there that's protecting our ruin. And we can just go back and do our rotations real quick. Okay. They hopped off. Ruin's doing its job. They got quite a bit of progress on it. I don't need to chase all the way over here, but I might as well, just to kind of push this game out. You really could, if it was a little harder of a game. Okay, so we have Hatch in Shack, which is good for me. She has a free B right there. Unfortunate for her, I got Bloodlust. She'll drop it. Yeah, I figured he'd finish it up. You could sit over there until like the survivor puts themselves into a bad position, but there's no need to. Yeah, we lose a generator, but at the same time, we're ending the game. So, works for me in the end. If there are 3 survivors up, I would not chase out this far. And I would recommend you don't chase out this far. Alright, we already know where Hatch is, so we'll close that up, and then we're going to try to stop him from getting door. We have one door right there. I think the other door is over on that side, so he could already be on that side. I'm going to have to be careful here. And he went straight into a trap. Feels good. He got out immediately, though. That part feels bad, but he is injured. My guess is that he would run around the back side. There's scratch marks. We see them very faintly, but they're back there. They're brighter right there, so he's moving along the wall. There he is. Where you going, buddy? That's what you know. Pretty much every single pallet here has been gone. Got anything? He's got nothing. He's just running to run in the corn. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's hook him up. That way we can get to our next game a little bit quicker. Overall, though, pretty textbook trapper game. You really put them into a spot where loops are no longer an option. And the only chases we really did take is when we had the game completely under our control. Even the generators we lost, the one here that they just finished up, like that's basically our choice as killer to let them have that generator. Because, I mean, we just had to finish another chase and end the game. So it's really no big deal. Alright, go through, GG's it up. Again, remember it's rank reset, but hey, not too bad on the matchmaking part, which feels good. So, we will go ahead and we will move on into the next game. Ooh, Midwich. Now this will be interesting. It's not the worst indoor map for Trapper. So, I might be able to get some value here. A lot of the value I think I'm going to go for, though, is going to be kind of around the corners here. I'm going to put one trap at this loop. But I think, like, indoor ways like this are going to be where I get a lot of value at. Of course, if survivors are walking and not being like, they're not rushing too much, they might not have any issues here. So we'll see, but I'm going to go ahead and just start trapping these up. The bright side is at least it blocks them off for later, and that can be really valuable too. Let's go ahead and put one here. There goes Undying. Now that seems better. That seems like a normal game. 1, 2, 3. You know, I think I put too many traps over here for a place where I'm not spending a lot. There goes Ruin too. Now that was really quick for both of them. They might have brought a map though. I wasn't really paying attention to the lobby. We got one person working up top, which is fine. I'm gonna grab this trap over here real quick. I want to hold on to this one. I placed a good majority of traps over there, and they're actually bad traps now that I look at it, because we're not covering a lot of the generators, so we're not going to be able to stop survivors from said getting generators done. Hi. Our survivor was here. Hi, how you doing? You could tell by the scratch marks that there was someone else in the room. Question is, did she stay and maybe just go start working on it again? Nope. Yeah, there's somebody. We'll tag him real quick. Well, we got her, but the downside is we're not over there, which is going to play a part. Let me go ahead and grab this. We'll go ahead and we'll let that regress from now on and see if we can maybe get some value here. I don't think so, though. We are moving him towards our traps, which is really nice. Still, not over there. Feels bad. Oh, well, I mean, that's nice. I'll take it. Let me come over here. We're going to grab this real quick. I need to move a lot of these traps over to the other side now. On the bright side, everyone is injured, which does create pressure and make everyone a little easier to down later on. I want to move these traps to the other side, because right now I have 0 gen pressure with these traps. There's a drop down. I have the drop down there. Let me put the trap right here just in case. They'll play around the loop if we're in chase. This has a nice way out over here, but more or less likely they're going to go right here. And darn. This is a pretty obvious trap, which I don't like, but at least it gives me some pressure over on this side. Downside with indoor maps right here. They're going to start paying attention, but what we're going to use is really just for this to be a barrier to entry and to start working on gens. I hear him working upstairs. That's fine. We'll grab this. and we'll head up that way. Hi. You're breathing. That and the tracks, you know, they stopped immediately. Surge getting a nice little proc. We're gonna pick up. She was healed up, so we should be fine. Really, anyone who comes across my path on this kind of map, I'm definitely picking up and just going with it. This could be a good trap location too, now that I think about it. Survivors running up or even down. I can block this off, and it's still good for me. Alright. We got the traps kind of laid out a lot nicer now. So we should be able to continue this chase. If he goes right, we're good. Going left is bad. Okay. I'll take it. And there it is. Perfect. See, these right here are ones they kind of have to just turn and go, which is why they're going to get a lot of value out of those traps. We avoided the outside here, even though it is a good place for traps. Once they finish the generator, like, my traps are pretty much worthless at that point. I'm going to reset this one. Dying Light should be our saving grace here, hopefully. And I need to come over here and get some of these. I don't really hear that one going. This is the big downside of time management with Trapper. I'm going to lose a lot of value here. On the bright side, I chose to do it. Oh, cool. Extremely strong pallet. I am okay with that. 2. We're going to move these back over here. Get some... Oh, hey, what's going on, man? You come here often, or, Does he have a vault there? No. He has one there, though. We have a nice loot. Alright, go ahead. We might eat a DS here, which is fine. Nope, no DS. Really unfortunately, he just ran right back into us. What's going on, man? You give a toolbox, so I'm guessing you used it for the gens instead to save your buddy. I'll take it. Surge proccing, which is real good. Gives us a little bit more pressure. Hook you one up there. I want to go back over here. We need to get these gens under control. Safe pallet. We'll stop this from being a thing. There we go. He's going to run away from these. I don't need him to. I need him to stay kind of closer. I don't need to chase away right now from all my traps I have set up. That's trapped, which is good. This isn't, but I wonder if I can put a trap here and maybe be sneaky with it. I do have darkened traps, and that's going to help out a ton. But at the same time, it's an indoor map, so some value to be missed there. Hey, buddy. Guessing I don't have ears? I can hear you breathing from like a mile away. Surge is going to proc on that gen again to make it lose even more progress. He's been fully healed up. Man, this is just like every single survivor that I've downed has then like ran back into me like moments after being unhooked and healed. Dying Light, 4 stacks. We have some scratch marks here. But they're working upstairs. Do I have that trap still there? I do. Ooh, we lost it. So we have 1, 2. We ignore that one. We trap around these right here. I'm going to leave that upstairs trap at the moment. If we can get her out of the game, that'd be really important. She's going to have this pallet to play around, though. Ooh, Dead Arch? Getting some surge value this game, though, for sure. And Dying Light's going to buy us a little bit of time. Not like, a ton of time, but it'll buy us a bit more. Yes, that's good. Someone else here. Okay. Where's he gonna go? He can't go out that way. He saw it. So now he's in trouble. See, at least he's paying attention to the ground. So he was watching. That's why he didn't run into the trap there. It's a very obvious trap. The thing is, though, it stopped him from being able to, you know, elongate the loop even more. And there we go. Nice little fake trap, and we might get ourselves a down. Oh, gosh. Was that dead hard? That was a good dead hard. It bought you like a few more seconds, but it was good. He did keep running. Okay. I thought he was going for another like little bait. Hey man, what's up? He knew. He was so unfortunate. And that's why we carry one trap with us. Especially for places like that where survivors pinch themselves between two pallets. He'll go and he'll disarm that later. I'm going to reset this trap because this pallet's up. Ooh, but wait. There's more. What's going on, man? Oh, that was a mess up. That was so unfortunate. Hey, man. Are you willing to make a sacrifice? I respect it. Partially. This is just kind of a playing around the my game. I want him to go back there. I think we eat the DS right now and then we call it good. No DS. Fair enough. We'll hook him here because the other hooks are a little closer to the guys who are currently down. And that one little slug turned this game pretty well. I think we managed it decently for it being Midwich. A lot of the traps in the doorways definitely caught them off guard. Oh, you're over here. Okay. Hey, man. The other guy picked himself up with Unbreakable. He held it for a while, though. Why did he hold it for so long? I want to reset this trap. I have a feeling they come back here. The loop in the next room, they'll bait themselves into. Pros kind of came back down. So he ran out this way? Or is he going to let this guy die on hook? He's going to let him die on hook and look for Hatch. He might already know where Hatch is. But that's totally okay. I mean, that's one heck of a move. He did save him. Interesting. I'm going to go this way to push them that way. What's up, dude? Strong loop. Where are areas we have real quick? Oh man, that was a quick vault. And I was slow. We just chase this around real quick. Hey, there it is. The mind games. Where'd the other survivor go? He wasted a lot of time. He would go looking around, I'm guessing. Maybe one of these rooms. He didn't go up. He did go upstairs, possibly. Let me grab this trap. I'm not gonna sit here if the dude has, you know, Hatch. It's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not gonna waste a game out like 15 minutes to find a guy who's running around the map, especially on Midwich. There's no like real elongated views I can take and find somebody. It's alright, man. I got you. That's still quite a few hooks that we get, so good value. Good strong game. Survivors got rid of Ruin, Undying really quickly, which, you know, you expect to see every few games, which is good because it still shows up how much Surge and Dying Light pulled their weight. And overall, the trap placements were pretty on point this game. We got a lot of value for it. We started off rough because I didn't look around at the beginning like I normally do. I should have looked around and noticed that I was like protecting 2 gens with my traps, and that's a bad trap placement and time efficiency issue. So you make sure in your games that you're looking where you're placing your traps. They should have some kind of reward, even if they're gonna get popped later, right? Like even some of these traps here, he's out. But even the traps at like the doorways, yeah, they could get popped, but that means I'm gonna know where you're at, and it's a barrier between you and the generator. It was a good game. GG's. Yes, sir. Look at that. Much love. Everyone played really well, though. So they had brand new part. I didn't even notice it. But other than that, guys, that's it for today's build. I hope you enjoy it. I haven't done Trapper for a while. Anyone who knows me from a long time ago, a real OG, I actually used to main against Trapper. I used to main Trapper, and I had a lot of fun. So it's nice to kind of go back and chill out with one of these killers. I just love playing Trapper builds. I've done, you know, a no perks Trapper. I've done a lot of builds around it, and I got requests for it the other day, and I'm like, you know what, I've been a Trapper forever. I gotta do another one. Alright, but until next time, everyone, much love. I'm Red, and I'm signing off.
Come on.